Daniel Jeremiah, of course, was fielding questions all over the place from college reporters about, people coming out of Washington, Notre Dame. And it was a mixed bag. And of course, you had Notre Dame Patriots reporters asking him, what are they going to do at 3? This is a direct quote from Daniel Jeremiah. To me, it would be tough to pass on a quarterback. I love Marvin Harrison Jr. as a player, but it's tough to pass on a QB. Now, he's saying that, a day removed from having the New England Patriots take Marvin Harrison Jr. 3rd overall in his mock 2.0.
You know what? But when you say that out loud and then what's transpired, because all these guys that are on the networks, not everybody, but a lot of them are from the East Coast. They have ties to the East Coast. Does Daniel Jeremiah have ties to people back in Boston or people on the East Coast?
He's a San Diego guy.
Or a West Coast elitist that got a phone call and they're just like, that's cute, Daniel. That's not happening. We're not going to do that. Somebody from New England contacted Daniel Jeremiah after his mock came out and laughed and said, that's cute, Danny. That's not that's not happening, right? We're taking a QB, right? That's what I read that as. That he got a phone call where he got tipped off by a scout, a friend of a friend from a scout or an executive in New England. Elliot Wolf's barber called him and he said, that's a receiver, 3rd overall for a team that needs everything. Not a effing chance. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you don't put your mock out with your name stamped on it a week before the draft and then come out and be as robust as he was. What's the rationale of the mock then, Daniel? Because it makes that mock irrelevant, in my opinion. Right before the combine, he got tipped off by somebody in New England that said, not happening. And that's
it was Big Daddy Wolf.
That's right.
It was Ron Wolf who we talked about yesterday. Called him
and he was basically like, you're dead to me. Update that mock draft. That's what he said to Daniel Jeremiah. Don't you feel like something like that happened?
How dare you besmirch the great Wolf's name by mock drafting a wide receiver when there's a clear need for quarterback? You either change your ways or you're dead.
Who do you think we got coaching this team? Cliff Kingsbury? What do you think's going on here, Danny boy? That's what happened. That's exactly what happened.
It's aggressive, Ron.
Ron, how'd you get this number? Shut your mouth and mock Drake May to my team right effing now.
I don't care I don't care if it's JJ effing Carthy.
That's right.
You get a quarterback.
If I don't see Bo Nix mock 3rd overall on your mock draft 3.0, we're gonna fight on the field of the combine. That's what happened. There's no way that didn't happen. He got new intel because he was so confident in that mock draft. He's just like, gotta go with the best player. They need everything. And then you got Matt Miller out there like, they can't take a quarterback. And then what Daniel Jeremiah do? Walk that puppy back. Yep. We need everything, but we're going to take a quarterback. Thank you.
You think anybody called Matt Miller or his phone just stayed silent?
No. Matt Miller called his Twitter and he said, what's trending here? What can I piggyback on? And then that's what he did. Hey, twitter.com. Let's get some information here. Oh, this is trending. Let me give you my take on it. He's fine. I don't want to become enemies with Matt Miller.
No.
But like his organic pieces of information that he puts out there are just so incorrect most of the time. I just can't take it seriously.
I mean, he got off on the wrong foot as far as my experience when in was it 2014, 13, he said, Matt Barkley's on the board at 7. He's not getting past the Arizona Cardinals. Who remembers that? That was NFL Draft Scout on Twitter, Matt Miller.
NFL Draft Scout when, he was working for what? In his basement, just like hammering mock drafts out before it was trendy to do that. Now he's at ESPN and I'm happy for his success, but Daniel Jeremiah, I trust. He's got great intel, great information. I believe him when because the other piece of that was this tweet that came out this afternoon. Damon, do we have it? With what it could take for a team like the Giants to come up with the Patriots. So I don't know if we have it.
We don't have that, but yeah.
Daniel Jeremiah said that if the Giants wanted to come up with the Patriots from 6-3, it was like how many second rounders? It was like 3 second rounders.
Mm-hmm.
And then and that's 3 spots. So if you're the Patriots, you could get, if the Giants wanted to come up for Jaden Daniels or Drake May, you get 3 seconds and you might still get the player you want at 6 anyway. And then there was talk of if the Patriots or the Cardinals drop out of the top 10, you need at minimum, you and I talked about this off air, 3 number ones.
Yeah.
So if all that's in play, you have to take your quarterback now.
They've got the draft chart, and that's mainly what DJ goes off of. And there was one of the questions after he went back to the 3 quarterback scenario. We're back to non-crazy talk, and the Patriots would go 3, or a team would come up. Q Myers, your boy Q, who covers the Raiders out there, asks, what would it take for the Raiders to get up?
Why is he my boy? I don't know who that is.
He's everybody's boy. He's your boy Q.
Gotcha.
And that's what he goes by. And he's well-respected Raiders radio guy. Anyway, so it would take your first round pick swap, a future first.
Yep.
And then I think it was a
2026 first. No.
Yeah.
And a couple sweeteners.
That's the baseline. Now, you can't trade more than 3 firsts, but it's expensive, especially when you're trying to get up from 13.